Hey everybody, it's me, Remy the Comic Book Poser. I'm here today to welcome you to Enter the Poserverse. Something in this box from Popawheelie taught me a very important lesson as somebody who loves indie comics. So, to see what the book is and what the lesson might be, y'all check it out after this.
You've got mail.
Alright, so I think the contents of this box are some pickups between when Pop was on the Madhouse auction, but then also some pickups from Pop from his own Hell on Wheels auction on Saturday nights. So there's one book in particular, and I'm guessing it's this thick boy in the middle, that will talk about the very important, expensive lesson that I learned. But first, I think this might be all indie. And I saw another pickup that made me laugh. So he ran a couple of indie lots, and a lot of these were books that I am into. So we've got the first print of Nottingham #3. Never say no to that book. Probably my favorite AWA book that does not get enough love from last year is Moths. So number 1. Out number 1, the Nazi Vampires in a Pit. Baby Teeth #20. I love this series and I am sad that it's done, but this is just an example of Kate's crushing it. Silver City #1. I think I read the first 2 issues of this series, and I think this is something that I just need to check out in trade. And then, I don't know what Vampy is. It was in the lot. You see, just from the cover, I don't collect a lot of sexy books. But in there, we'll talk about this one when we talk about the last big boy. We got Crossover #1, the face-melting cover. We've got #3, #1, that's either the B or C cover. We got the blank sketch variant, and y'all know that when I pick up blank sketches, it's going to one of 2 or 3 people, so this probably got sold twice his name on it. We got, was this all #1s? I don't remember. We got The Good Asian #1, which I enjoyed the series a lot, and it won an Eisner. That I think it's just a very interesting critique of, like, Asian on Asian violence, right? Where you had an Asian police officer investigating crimes in an Asian community, and he was used to, like, sniff out criminals and was not accepted by his community. So not like Asian on Asian violence, but kind of looking at the notion of him being like an Uncle Tom, but of the Asian community. We got, Refrigerator Full of Heads #1. I have not read this or Basketball. God Killer. Tomorrow's Ashes, the second arc from Black Mask. I absolutely love this cover. And then we've got Secret Weapons from Valiant #1. Trying to collect a lot of old Valiant #1s. And then I don't remember what print that is, but that's definitely Me You Love in the Dark. It's the Izzy Comics and Collectibles, issue #1, and the cover is Monica Pelosi. So, that's cool. I enjoyed that series a lot, and that one's definitely going in my potentially 2-grade pile. So, there are 2 other things that I picked up. One of them, this is just a weird, odd flex, that AMKM Comics and I did the exclusive for Tales Told in Techno Horror Volume 1 with Nate Johnson doing the cover art. And this is signed and remarked by Nate Johnson. And I think this is the only remark, if not the only remark of the blue cover. And you know that I love this book because it's got my name and logo on it. And that's how much of a narcissist that I am. But when he had that up, easiest $30 I've ever spent. And then there's this guy. I love indie comics. I love video games. I'm nostalgic for, you know, the 8-bit goodness of the 80s and 90s. And when those things mash together, you know, normally I want to get those. That there's been a rise of video game covers that we're seeing, that Bird City Comics was doing a lot of them, that I've picked up 1 or 2 from either their website or J1. I think this book, when I picked it up, I think this book, when it was on their website, was maybe a $15, $20 book. And I did not pay that for this. That I paid quite a bit more than the retail price for this, because I really wanted this book. It's 1 of 500, and it's 8 Billion Genies #1. The lesson that I've learned is any of the places that I like to pick up variants from, so like Bird City 616, 789 Comics, I just need to set up alerts that Bird City does text alerts, and I just need to pay more attention to those things to be on when some certain exclusives are dropping, because you'll see this book and know that it was made for me. It's 8 Billion Genies #1, the Super Mario 3 homage cover, that I absolutely love this cover. Even if this book wasn't going to get didn't get optioned, which it has, I would find a way to have hunted this book down. And this is one that, you know, all the time I go, like, this might go in my to grade pile. This is going in my to grade pile, that I might actually send one book in for expedited shipping, to have it back so it can just be on my wall and safe and secure, and probably get a 2.0 from CGC, unless I staple some acetate to it. But I'm not going to dip into that controversy. But a bunch of fun pickups from my boy Popawheelie. We've known each other and hung out online, chatted a lot the last 2-3 years that he's stand-up dude, collects all kinds of things. We have a lot of the same interests, and I always love when I can hunt down some books to get from my boy Matthew. What do you think? Was this a ridiculous book to chase down? Is it weird that I wanted to buy my own exclusive because it was signed and remarked by the artist? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But as always, y'all, thanks for stopping by, and have a good one.
You've got mail.